Okay, what's up, YouTube? You know who it is. This is Space Crypto coming at you one more time. About to give you another video. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning into my channel. Remember to leave a like, share, and subscribe. Remember to also check out my Telegram version 6 group and check out my social media, which is the links are in the description. The links are also on the bottom of this video. I want to talk a little bit about KCCPad. Now, KCCPad has been doing some amazing things. Obviously, staking has started. Now, I have been staking my tokens. I did gobble up a whole bunch of these, on the cheap. When those tokens were really cheap, about around 4 cents. And I gobbled up a whole bunch of them, and now it's around 7 cents the last time I checked. So definitely that was a great little come up. And obviously I've been staking a whole bunch of these tokens right here, KCC Pad. And man, it's just insane. And I want to talk about the launching of the KCC Swap. Now I did touch on this in a previous video, but this is very significant, people. KCC Swap is gonna be launched within a week. Now, if you go to view all projects, you'll see projects coming soon. Now, KCC Swap is going to be launched within a week, right? So this is definitely something for you guys to follow. It's going to be a great opportunity, as I said. It's going to be starting out at a $30,000 market cap. Now, I would not be surprised if KCC Swap goes 100x. I would not be surprised. I think it will. It has the opportunity to do that. Especially seeing what happened with KCCPad, I don't see no reason why KCC Swap, the first IDO on KCCPad, and maybe gonna be not the first swap, because there's obviously Swap and Coffee Swap and a few other swaps, but it's going to be probably the most significant swap of them all, and it's probably gonna do better than every other swap, mainly because it's launching on KCCPad and it's the first IDO on KCCPad. Now, KCCPad, what is KCCPad? Let me just give you a breakdown of what KCCPad. Now, KCCPad is a launch pad that was developed by Bluezilla, who also are the founders of TronPad and ETHPad, as well as BSC Pad. Now, if you know anything about any of these platforms, BSC Pad, obviously ETHPad, I'm not sure if ETHPad was launched as yet, but ETHPad is what is also being developed by Bluezilla. If you know anything about BSC Pad, and I touched on that in my previous video, BSC Pad, I mean, that is a great opportunity to get into. Even right now, I would say it's down, everything is down as well, but BSC Pad essentially allowed developers to list their projects on there for investors to then go in and invest in these projects, right? So that they can raise capital for their projects. Obviously, you need, obviously when you're starting up a new project, you're gonna need money, right? So that's the whole point of these launch pads. Now, why do these launch pads exist? Well, mainly for vetting. Obviously we know that there's a whole bunch of scams out there. There's a whole bunch of rug projects out there. And it's hard for the investor to really know which one is legit from which one's a scam. Quite frankly, I mean, everybody gets scammed. Even people that been in crypto for years, people that are veterans, whatever. We have a lot of knowledge of this stuff. It's hard to detect scams. I mean, scams, it's hard to know whether or not something's gonna scam. Even the most legit projects or the most legit seeming projects end up scamming. It's just a weird game in crypto. So when you have a launch pad like this, which is gonna take the time out to actually vet these projects, take the responsibility to vet these projects, make sure these projects are legitimate, they do auditing, stuff like that of these contracts and stuff, making sure that everything is safe. When you have something like this, KCC Pad, who has already built its reputation because of BSC Pad, Tron Pad, and ETH Pad, for a fact that gives investors more confidence, if they want to get into a project early. Now, the great thing about launch pads is that launch pads, as I said in my previous video, they get you in at market caps that you're never going to be able to get in on once a coin gets released, on the market, right? You get in on the super cheap. There's a name that they call those people, but think about Shark Tank. Just think about Shark Tank. You know what I'm saying? If you think about Shark Tank, you understand what I'm trying to say. These investors, these billionaire investors, they're able to invest in these companies before anybody knows about them, before any of these companies even are near going public, before, you know what I'm saying? These companies are just one man operations most likely, and the business is not very valuable at the time. So literally they are getting in on the floor, right? You're getting literally on the floor. You're never gonna basically, what I mean is that the token, unless something crazy happens, unless it's a rug, there's no way for that token to ever hit that price again. That's how low it's gonna be, because you're getting in on 30K market cap. For example, KCC Swap. You're getting a KCC Swap with 30K market cap. There's no way that KCC Swap is ever gonna have a 30K market cap again. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. If you hold that token for the next 10 years, it's still not gonna be 30K market cap. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be more than that for sure. So definitely, and so definitely this is a great opportunity. Now, how does this thing work, right? Now, you're not allowed to invest, like, obviously you're not allowed to throw like $100,000 in any one of these projects. You're given allocations, right? So allocations are based on how much tokens you are staking. Now, they recently opened up staking on the platform. So now if you just go to staking, as I showed you, I'm staking these tokens. You can also compound your stakes and stuff like that. You get your stake every day. Right now it's 142% APR because there's a whole lot of hype around this. So 142% APY. You compound your stake just as usual, and essentially what happens is that the more coins you have staking, the higher the tier that you end up in terms of allocation. Now, this is guaranteed allocation. Now, the way the allocation works is that maybe, well, for the bottom tier, let's say they maybe give you $100 worth of allocation. For the medium tier, they probably give you like $300 worth of allocation, and then for the top tier, they probably give you like $500 worth of allocation. Now, the allocation, what it means is that this is the amount of money that you can put into this project, at that low market cap. Now you can see how this can make a lot of money. If you get a project of super low market cap, 25K, let's say, or 30K, right, and then that project goes up 100x, right? I mean, that's what, $50,000, right? If you get like $500, right, and that thing goes up 100x, that's what, $50,000. You know what I mean? Or even if you get $300, that's $30,000. $300 to $30,000. So you can see, and you have projects that could go more than that. You have projects that could go 200x, 300x. Who knows? You know what I mean? But this is the beauty of it, is that you can get into getting on these at these cheap floor prices. Now, that's just an example. I don't know exactly how much they're allocating, but based on BSC Swap, that's what BSC Swap does. So I'm guessing it's going to be similar. It's the same company that's doing this, so it's going to be very similar to BSC Swap, that's for sure. And essentially, yeah, I mean, every IDO that comes out, right, which, that's what the new projects are called, deflationary IDO, right? Just like IPOs on the stock market, right? For every new IDO that gets opened up, right, you get a certain amount of allocation depending on the IDO, stuff like that. It's never the same. The allocation is never the same. And you can determine what you want to get into if you so choose. Whatever you want to get into, you can determine if you want to get into that, if you want to get into that. I think the allocation also, so the thing is that the allocation is not based on anything you have staked in the platform. I just wanted to kind of put that out there. You're allocating actual crypto, right? You have to actually have the crypto in your wallet. The staking is just to get you into the different tiers for you to get the allocation, if that makes any sense. So you're still gonna have to have crypto. It's not gonna be based on how much you're staking and they're taking out $500 worth of your stake. No, that's not how it works. You have to actually have crypto to stake in these platforms. But I mean, you can see the opportunity. I mean, the opportunity is crazy. The opportunity is insane. So I think that's pretty much that. You know, obviously they're also partnered with Silk Legal, right? So they're a law firm and a fintech company for cryptocurrency, right? They're a law firm that specializes in fintech and cryptocurrency. You know, so I mean, they have all that stuff going on. They're legal, and they, yeah. I mean, it's nuts. They're partnered with Bluezilla as well, so it's just nuts, man. But yeah, I mean, pretty much that. I mean, this is legit. People, don't worry about this one. This is the one. This is the only one that, at least right now, that I'm 100% sure of. I'm not really sure of a lot of the others on KCC because it's so early, but there's still other opportunities on KCC. Just be careful, man, because there's a whole lot of scams too. But anyway, take care. Have a great day. Page Crypto signing out. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting out more videos in the future. Have a great day. Page Crypto signing out.